There it is.
Now it's live.
Now
Now we're live.
Now it's live. Now it's live. Well, hello, everybody.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to It's a Southern Thing Live. It's been a while. How is everybody?
Fighting my cat right now.
There's
we have
Cheese.
a new cast member.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheese, say hello. There you go.
He's so cute.
Cheese Cam.
Cheese cam.
Cheese
Cheese
cam.
cam. Why are you looking so mad?
It's good to be back. We actually just checked on when the last time this was as just like a regular live chat, and I do believe it was July 29th, 2024. So it has been some time, although we did do some lives after that. We did Sketch Cobbler. Thank you, Aubrey. I got a haircut. I don't remember when that was. Thanks for noticing. Well, let's see who's here.
Boo. Good to see you.
Let's see all these familiar names that we haven't seen in a while. Aubrey, watch as much as you can.
Hello from Germany, Maria.
Hello,
Hey,
Maria.
Maria.
I remember Maria.
Alice is here. Random things. Noel, remember Noel? Oh, all these.
How could we forget Noel?
All of our friends coming back to hang out with us. Professor Pancreas. The family's here. The Powerpuff.
Oh, Diamond Rio fan. Long time no talk.
There he
How's
is.
Waffle House
there
going?
He is.
Hey,
You still working at Waffle House?
Georgia. And we have for the first time Kaylee.
Kaylee,
She's
welcome.
appearing on
Hi.
screen with us. You hear us. You see Kaylee in the chat, and you hear us talk about Kaylee all the time. Well, there she is.
I exist. I am real. I'm not a robot.
She's real. Not
I'm
a
just
robot.
normally behind the camera.
But isn't that something a robot would say?
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe you need to do like the little picture thing just to let me know.
Thank
The
you,
picture
Laura.
thing.
Laura says she loves our
Yeah,
videos.
those like CAPTCHA things that test if you're not a robot.
Type this.
Like
guy.
choose the sidewalk.
Well, thank you, Laura. Laura.
Thanks, Laura. Alexandria, I'm at my apartment along here.
Where are you?
I'm sitting on my couch.
Oh, it's Jenna's first live. Yay!
Welcome,
Welcome.
Jenna.
We hope that we're sufficiently entertaining to make you come back for future lives. That's a lot of
Why
pressure.
is everyone's so concerned about where I am? Do I look like well, it is very bright in here.
Where were you the last time we did a live? Had you moved yet? Yeah.
No, I had moved. I was sitting on my floor. Because I did not have furniture.
Yes, he has upgraded to having furniture
Yeah.
since that time.
I have places to sit now. Yeah, Alexander, you got a couch. Awesome.
Marvelous Zone's first
Marvelous
time.
Zone. Hello.
Hello. And Jenna says, I'm sure I will. Well, cool. I hope so. So yeah, this is going to be a casual hang out. Y'all can ask us questions. A nice little Q&A session if you want to know what's going on or what we do and whatever. We've got some stuff to talk to y'all about. Just some fun little things to show you and let you know. Talia was going to be here. She had some stuff to do, so she's not going to be here. Why has it been so long since the last? All right, coming out with like some hard-hitting
coming in hot.
questions here, not just like a how are y'all. Okay,
Gosh, I
asked
thought we
for-
were going to get like, our usual
Yeah.
food questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
throw in some
Favorite
cupcakes.
color?
Yeah, cake or pie.
Lives.
Why has it been so long? Well, so we did a live stream in July, and then we it's clickbait. And then we did Sketch Cobbler, and if you remember, we sort of transitioned from doing these weekly lives to something new that we were trying out called Sketch Cobbler, where we did live streams and take suggestions from y'all, and then we turned those suggestions into a sketch. We actually did 4 of those at the end of the year last year, and they were a lot of fun to do, and they were very intense. And Mary Patterson came down for one of them, the one where we did the documentary about the kids' toys. Mary Patterson drove down and hung out with us for like a whole week.
That was also the same week we went to the Milo's event. Shout out to Milo's.
Yeah, shout out Milo's.
It was a
We have
big
guests.
week for us.
That was a big week. And so we did Sketch Cobbler for a little while, and then the holidays happened and stuff. But that's
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah.
Is
not
it
too
too
late,
late?
though.
March. It's freaking March.
Yeah, there's some more questions. Is there going to be more Sketch Cobbler? If y'all demand it, we'll do it. We'll
Demand.
do whatever y'all want us to do. Any new skits planned? Yes, we do. We do have some skits planned, some scripts that are written that we're actively working on. So
Jenna asked, how long does it take you to come up with ideas for content?
oh man,
A while.
Jenna, it's like a coin flip. Sometimes it's like 12.8 seconds, and then it's like 12 years.
Yeah. That's
And there's just no in
comedy
between.
writing. Yeah. That's accurate. It can be challenging.
and I think when you've been doing it for as long as we have, like you try to kind of find like new angles, new things, and the more you do it, the harder it gets. So sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes things just happen, and we're like, "Oh, that's great."
That's good. Yeah.
But yeah, it just varies. And then of course, coming up with the idea is just step one. Then we have to put it together, execute it, workshop it, revise it, and all that stuff. So.
Diva Temple's back. I'm so glad you're back, Diva
I
Temple.
was about to say, Diva Temple's got demand.
He demands more sketch cobbler and real church ladies.
All right, that's what we wanted.
Diva
You
said,
demand it.
I have demands. Alexandria said, what's for dinner? Alexandria, I'm making gumbo this weekend, so that's what's for dinner for me.
It's a good question. I don't know what I'm having for dinner.
You don't know? You haven't like consulted John on Meatless Mondays?
No, God, I wish we could do Meatless Mondays. He insists on meat with every meal. He's like, I can go vegetarian. No, he can't.
That's honestly one of my favorite stories you've ever told me about you trying to make your husband do Meatless Mondays, and he like has been gaslighting you to make you believe.
Yes, he won't do it.
It's so funny. Shout out to John.
Shout out to John. I told him he is at work,
So for those of you who are enjoying meals while watching us, what are y'all eating?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like we're
Sounds
missing out not
breakfast.
having food with us right now. Everybody seems to be eating in the comments.
Well, this is like lunchtime window.
Yeah, we're playing with a lunchtime time because I forget because we used to do these
true.
more closer to the evening, like before dinner. So I was sort of like, wow, what a wild meal time. But it's not. It's really not.
They're actually correct.
Yeah, I think Christy and I are going to do date night tonight. We might go to East West.
Ooh,
Yum.
East West.
What will little baby Benny eat there?
Benny's not going.
Oh.
Yeah. Benny's going to be hanging out with the grandparents.
Okay. All right.
Chad the historian said, I'm having twice baked spaghetti.
What? Twice baked?
Twice baked?
Spaghetti? This is new to me.
Do y'all have any good holiday stories to share?
Ooh,
My family, I have one. Yeah.
I also have one.
Do I have one?
You go, Kaylee.
Okay. So we tried something new for Christmas for the first time this year, which why we haven't done it before, I don't know. And I hope we keep doing it. But we decided to wrap our presents as something they are not. So I went all out with my sister for one, and we wrapped a T-shirt for my dad to look like a push mower. It was almost full size. We were very close, but we did that. I did like a weed eater, a teddy bear, a fuzzy cow, my aunt and uncle, and their two
Wait,
kids
who
got
was
into
in
it.
on it? Who was in on it?
It was me, my sister, my mom, and my aunt and her two kids.
Okay.
So it was really fun. They went crazy. We had a huge game controller. Someone made a tank out of cardboard. So I really hope to keep this trend going because it was really fun. But also after like the third present, my brain was like, why can't I just wrap a box?
That's so Kaylee.
It's like
It
so
is
creative.
It was my idea, if you cannot tell.
That's so Kaylee. If y'all don't know, Kaylee's the one that like builds props and stuff. She does all the things. It's very Kaylee, very on brand. Sounds like fun though. A lot of misdirection.
Yeah. What was yours, MP?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Well, mine's from Thanksgiving because I don't think we obviously haven't live streamed since Thanksgiving, but so I don't think I've told this story. But we didn't realize our turkey wasn't cooked till 3:00 on Thanksgiving Day. My mom thought it was cooked, and we unwrapped it, and we were like, "This looks pretty. This doesn't look right." And my uncle comes in, he goes, "That bird's raw. That bird is raw." So we had to like figure out how to, John and I were like frantically Googling how to cook a turkey, so we ended up eating a lot later than we planned because we thought we were just going to have to reheat an already cooked turkey. And it was just funny that we were all kind of doubting ourselves. Then my uncle came in and he was like, here's what's happening.
Your uncle with the lowdown.
Yeah,
That bird's
that
raw.
bird is raw.
Raw. John's here.
Oh,
All
John's
right,
here.
John.
Okay. Oh, John remembers. John remembers.
Everything's good. Everything's right in the world.
That bird is raw. Now we
What
gotta
was your
work that
story,
in.
Ryan?
Okay, so I didn't do much of anything over the Christmas holidays, but I did make the grave mistake of downloading a game called Stardew Valley, and I had never played it before. And when I tell y'all I blacked out for 3 days straight and then woke up because I was just in a void of playing this game. All I did was eat snacks. I ate everything in my pantry. Cheese was worried about me for hours, and I spent 72 hours on one game.
What's the name of the game?
It's called Stardew Valley. It's like you build your own farm. Like I basically was doing chores.
Is
for
this
3
the one
days.
that made you become TikTok famous?
Yes, I posted about it on TikTok and was like, "This is fine." It almost has 2 million views.
Isn't that? You never know. Never know.
It
Stardew
was-
Valley is very popular. It's very relatable. I mean, it's
yeah.
a life
So
thing.
like now I'm a Stardew Valley content creator. So, fun fact. That's my side gig. Oh, random
Is-
things. I've already been playing Animal Crossing. That was my thing last year. Me and Talia would play that all the time and text each other and be like, "Hey, are you playing Stardew Valley? I got this."
I think I remember hearing about the Animal Crossing.
Yeah, well, mostly because everyone was making fun of us because we were getting on the trend like 3 or 4 years after the fact.
So Stardew Valley is not like guns and killing people. It's whimsical.
Well, there's a mine where there's monsters and you have to fight the monsters with swords,
Of
but
course. Okay.
it's
John, why
mostly
aren't you playing this? I live with a gamer.
it's pixel art. It's like crops you're building. It's so dumb.
I have played Stardew Valley, but it's something that I can't even mention around my wife because she is addicted to it.
It's great.
Oh, really?
It's so great.
Yeah, she turned her Steam profile to where you can't see how many hours that she has played in a game because of Stardew Valley because people were making fun of her for that.
I get it, man.
And by
Like,
people, I mean me.
listen, it gets real in there. Like I got married. I'm married now in the game. I have 2 kids.
Oh my
Congratulations.
gosh.
Yeah.
So you're still playing. You're still actively playing.
Oh yeah. Like if
can't
I
beat
wasn't
it.
on the clock right now, I would be like.
Forgive my
nosebleed.
ignorance. Forgive my ignorance, Ryan. Is it an Xbox game or like a computer game?
It's
or...
everywhere.
It's everywhere. I have it on my
Oh.
Switch.
Oh,
It's
okay. Okay.
it's amazing.
Yeah, Switch, Steam. You can play it on Xbox. You can play it on PC. You can play it anywhere you
don't-
got a screen, basically.
I gotta
Might
be
even
honest,
on
I
the
don't-
phone.
I don't know what Steam is.
It's just a launcher for PC games.
Okay, got you.
Sketchy Skies, you heard right. We're talking about Stardew Valley.
Yes.
I need to get into some new games. I still have the same 3 games on my PS5 since the day I got it.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm really branching out there.
John asked for Christmas that we play Borderlands together. Borderlands 2, John, I think.
Yeah, I love this for you.
We still haven't finished it. We started in December, and it took me a little while to get the hang of things, but
Listen, I feel like you would like Stardew Valley. It's cozy.
maybe
did you
I don't
say
like
Borderlands?
killing people. Is that where we're playing, John? Borderlands? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't really like guns. I like whimsical. I like Zelda, like frolicking through a field and
Oh, you
magical
would love this.
streams.
Zelda
Okay.
also has killing.
Huh? Yeah, I know,
A lot,
but it's
lot
not
of killing
like
in Zelda.
get your ammunition.
Yeah.
It's like not meeting crazy characters at bars and
But Borderlands, that's a looter shooter. You can get better guns. You can better.
oh yeah, and I never really understood. Yeah, there was lots of talk of better guns and
It's the addiction of loot and of getting more and better
Yeah.
powerful things.
See,
so you played Borderlands, Adam?
I've played
Yeah.
it. Borderlands.
I'm not
Two,
good
I
at shooting games. I have terrible hand-eye coordination, so I just
It's
get wrecked.
hard. It's really
Yeah,
hard.
I'm
it is
colorblind,
hard.
so
Oh,
like,
okay. That I always
playing-
forget.
playing Call of Duty is out of the question because everything is brown and green.
Oh
and
yeah.
the names that appear above the people's heads are either green or red, and so it always takes me like just an extra minute to like figure out if I'm supposed to be shooting at somebody, and by the time I figure it out, I'm dead.
You're dead. Yeah.
Let's Go Buffalo said a Southern Stardew Valley sketch. I will write that. It's great. You can romance like random characters in the town, and so that's what I did. Like for first day 1 and day 2, I was like, I'm getting like a girlfriend.
Ryan, if you need it, Christy has a spreadsheet that tells you what all the characters like
Of
and
course
everything
she
that
does.
happens in like every
Oh,
season.
oh, trust me, I was in the Reddits. I was like looking around. I'm in it. I'm a Stardew
Aubrey,
Valley
Wii
streamer.
games absolutely count.
Yeah.
I came up on a Wii. I have two
Oh,
still. Wii
baby.
Sports Resorts, underrated. It is great.
Oh, can I switch topics really quick and ask our resident Gen Zer a question?
Yeah.
Are Gen Zers still not into showing feet?
What?
What?
Yeah, it was recently told to me that the Gen Z they're not into showing piggies. Like you're not supposed to expose your feet.
So I
out in
have
the
a
world.
follow-up question for you, Mary Patterson.
Mary Patterson, I
Was
swear
that once?
somebody is pranking you.
Was
No,
that,
I
was
looked
that
it up. No, somebody told me, and then I looked it up to be like, that's so weird. And it was like a trend starting in like, I don't know, 22 maybe.
Mary Patterson?
Kaylee, you're getting old. What are you now? 23? You're out of
Oh.
touch.
Go up one, but yeah.
So
Yes, Adam, go ahead.
So Mary Patterson, I have to ask because you're saying that it's
Bad.
a trend to not
bad.
show feet.
Yeah.
Was it ever the opposite? Like,
Yes.
were we like,
Yeah,
did
yeah.
we grow up where we're like, let me show you my feet?
Okay, no, trend is maybe the wrong word. Like our generation, we're not afraid to like wear flip-flops or Birkenstocks, right?
Oh,
like,
okay.
or like
Oh.
sandals.
Oh,
I
That's
think you
not
meant-
where I
Okay.
thought you were going with
Okay.
this.
Video.
Pause. You worded that so wrong. Like you
I thought you
went
meant
guns
feet pic.
blazing
You
into
thought I meant feet pics?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think it originates from that. But no, I've read that the generation like Gen Zers don't want to walk around in flip-flops or shoes that expose their
Okay,
toes. They say
okay.
it's a no-go.
I've
it would not
never
be a live
heard of
stream
it like
without
that. I think
MP
it's
like
just
throwing us a wrench.
yeah. I just think it's just the certain style of shoes that are trending right now.
No,
Okay.
Gen Z
No,
feet
I
pic.
don't think it is necessarily a trend to not show feet. I think it's just a style of shoe that is.
Okay,
popular
John,
right
that's really, really an exaggeration. My feet are not that bad. Okay, I got a pedicure 2 weeks ago.
now.
I do have an ugly bunionette, but I don't have rough feet.
John Neverly.
I hope
Oh,
you enjoyed that
God.
laugh you got, John.
Oh man. We were talking about
Enjoy the
Stardew
laughs,
Valley
John.
5 minutes ago. And now
Sorry,
we're
I know.
into-
We can get back to gaming. This is
No. This is a great topic.
Chad,
We're
I
here
do
now.
agree with you. I'm in the minority of thinking that Crocs are also nasty. I do
Oh,
not.
I don't
I'm
really
not-
get Crocs either.
I don't understand
Yeah.
Crocs.
The one time I wore Crocs to middle school, I got a staph infection in my foot. So
Oh,
never again.
no. Oh.
Again.
Hi,
Hello,
Susie
Susie
Q.
Q. Who said that? same
Hey
thing?
Susie, how you doing?
Okay, so here's another question from Luke.
If y'all have gone to an out of state SEC program.
I'm strictly an NFL fan, so I'll let
Oh.
somebody else answer this.
Oh,
LSU.
I would say Alabama if I had to. But...
and well, I have a story about this because this is actually very recent. I think this was 2023. I went to Jacksonville State University, JSU. It's up in North Alabama. Every before we transitioned into Division One, I think we're in the what are we in? What conference we're in? I think it's like the US something conference. Anyway, before we got into that, we were like a division like the below that school, and so we would get one division game every year to play like a big team like Auburn or Alabama or LSU or Tennessee. And in 2023, we played South Carolina. Y'all, those fans, like the game was close. Like they barely beat us by like a last second touchdown on a Hail Mary throw. But those fans acted like they won the Super Bowl. And it was like, you guys, and so we started chanting their record, which I think they were like, 2-6 or something. And they all shut up and they were so mad, but they were really, really obnoxious. South Carolina.
I'll say
Okay.
Mississippi State also because of those cowbells.
Oh, they had the
Yes.
cowbells.
Those are annoying. LSU. I lived in New Orleans during the Mike Shula, the end of the Mike Shula days as an Alabama fan, at the highlight of the Les Miles days, and it was not a good time for me. But then we got Nick Saban, so
Well, and then that was my second. Yes, someone said it. Spooky English one said Conference USA. That's the conference JSU is now in. But Alabama fans are always number one in
Yeah.
obnoxious because
I agree that they're obnoxious, and
I
I'm one.
agree as well. And
well, and here's the thing. I broke it down to a science with my new barber. Alabama makes you care. And that's why, because you could have no stakes, and an Alabama fan will force you to care. And that's why Alabama fans are the number one most obnoxious.
I'll put it on the screen.
Oh. I'm showing all my friends that you guys put my comment up there. Hey, look, now you can show them again.
Well, show them again. We're going to say your name. Random things.
Random things.
We see you.
Alexandria, yes, I did adopt a fur baby. His name is Cheese. His name is Cheese Pizza. He ain't got no teeth.
He's so beautiful.
See, like, look, he has
Look
no
at
teeth.
him.
He is a little adopted baby. Say hi, Cheese.
Meow.
Say hi. He's actually being pretty good today. Oh, he got caught.
Yeah, Tennessee. Can we just maybe all the fans are bad?
Maybe all the fans. Nah, some of y'all are bad, worse than others.
Yeah. Like I don't really have a beef with like Arkansas fans, I don't think.
Arkansas. What's
Yeah.
yeah. Arkansas, what y'all doing? Y'all good?
Any Arkansas in the chat?
Arkansas.
Any Arkansas in the chat?
Chris, he was exactly like that. He was like, please put me down.
The only other stadium I've been to is Auburn's for the Iron Bowl. And I will say I enjoy Auburn's like stadium environment so much more than Bama, just because of the fact that they have so much more like fun stuff to do, like in between things happening, like the dance cam, like that was really fun to watch everybody do.
Yeah.
So I think it just feels more chill there.
We also have a dance cam.
Yeah, they don't have any stakes.
I don't
Dance cam.
Hey. Calvin wants to know what's wrong with Moonshine.
I've never drank it.
Sounds a little defensive. Did we say anything about Moonshine?
Nah, did we?
Is it legal?
I don't know.
Not the real Moonshine.
I mean, if you watch like the Andy Griffith show, it's clearly not legal. He's got a still in his barn.
It's the worst tasting thing. Like,
Oh, I didn't mean to put that up there.
Whoop.
or Eagle. Hey, no, we gotta celebrate.
Yeah, Moonshine. It's just like really strong paint thinner that's meant to get you messed up.
And that it does.
Have you had it, Adam?
Yes,
When?
it was in Puerto Rico. We were at a family reunion, and they had this tree, and they had this jug of moonshine hanging from a tree because they couldn't like, if it like was sat on the table, it would like come out of the jar and like mess up the table. It was that strong, and they were like,
Oh
"Here,
my
take
god.
this." My eye fell out, and then I put it back in, and then I woke up the next day.
Dang.
Wow.
I tried a little bit one time too, and it was definitely an experience. We got it from Gatlinburg, and it was they were trying to get me to take it kind of like in a little medicine cup because it's supposed to help. I don't know. I wasn't feeling good, and dummy me decided like, let me just like stick the tip of my tongue in it just to taste it first before I did it,
Oh no.
and it felt like electricity like shot
Yeah.
up my tongue, and I was like, I'm not doing this.
I burned your tongue off.
Yeah,
That was a very bad
and your
choice.
taste buds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that like the moonshine that they call like when you go to Gatlinburg and you go to those like moonshine tasting, like the old smoky or whatever it is. They have all the flavors, which is a good time. You can get like cookies and cream moonshine, whatever. That's not.
Hey. Chill.
That's not real moonshine. That's not the illegal stuff. If you've never drank before, you don't have to do it.
You ain't missing much.
Oh,
Yeah.
Logan is from New Zealand visiting Alabama.
Oh,
Oh.
Logan.
We're at in Alabama.
Yeah,
We got to take you to Baskin Robbins.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Now we're talking. A real Alabama staple.
Yeah, you go in. Let's go to Baskin Robbins. Welcome to Alabama from New Zealand. I hear it's very nice there. My family has visited. I have not, but I will always want to. And I know Lord of the Rings was there.
Yeah, Logan, I heard you guys have giant insects, like supersize me.
So,
spiders.
Logan, I have questions for you. One, is this your first time visiting? And two, if it is, or whenever it was your first time, what's the biggest like culture shock moment that you had coming here from New Zealand?
That's a good question.
We'll wait.
We also have somebody from Brazil.
Whoa,
Yeah, Eggy.
Eggy
Hello.
Bois.
What?
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah. Can't wait till the day I get to visit the American South. Well, we can't wait either. Let us know when you're around. We're in Alabama.
Let us.
I want to
know.
go to Brazil. I've never been to South America. Let's see. It's a Southern thing. Do you guys remember when you had the idea for me to come on a stream and play a guessing game? Was that a joke idea or for a real idea? I'm sure it was a little bit of both, but I don't remember that. Do you remember
I don't
that?
remember that either. Could you? What were we
Refresh.
playing a guessing game that day, Chris?
We haven't live streamed since July.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Was
Yeah.
it when we were doing the what was it called? Was it the
Connection?
games that I was making up? The like guess that sketch?
Oh yeah.
I think so. That feels right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I felt like there was somebody else that was really good.
It's
Oh wait, did you change
Christina.
your name? Was it Christina? Are you now Chris? Is this Christina?
This
Yes.
because yeah, it was the person that
Yes.
was like
Yeah. Well, or was it? Yes.
Yes,
it
it was
Christina.
Christina.
You've
Okay,
changed
cool.
your name. Okay.
Oh my
I
God! Yeah,
forget it.
Christina.
I love the new nickname, Christina.
well, welcome.
Christina.
You definitely we want you to come on and play a guessing game because you were like It's a Southern Thing trivia
That's right.
champion. You knew more about It's a Southern Thing than we did.
Yes.
No.
It's technically Christina's mom's account.
I'm so glad we have young people watching us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
said
actually
well
wasn't a
answered.
joke. We should get you on and like have the ultimate Southern Thing trivia with you and see
like,
if
do you know?
if you know. But you probably do. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
We get
But-
some real deep cuts that you probably also know.
It's okay, Jenna. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, bye, Jenna.
What happened?
Tell your husband we said hey.
She has to go.
Somebody asked, James Burton asked, when do we
Hi.
get to see more skits? Really enjoyed Southern People's Court. Well, we got some in the works.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah,
some in the works.
yeah.
I should have a new short out for us hopefully next week.
Yes.
Got some
Yeah, we
fun
got-
ideas.
Working on some scripts, and I guess we can segue into like we've got. I don't know if you've seen the new show that we have on our channel called Never Too Old. That's being produced by Kaylee. So tell us about Never Too Old.
So, Never Too Old is featuring our two favorite Southern grandmas that we like to have on the channel, Diane and Donna. They are trying new, either things that they have never done before or new trending, like what you may consider youthful things. So, the show is called Never Too Old. They just get to hang out, talk about things, and try out new things. We do challenges, we do games. They talk about things that you guys have left in the comments. So based off our last two episodes, we got a lot of comments asking for Diane to do something with baking or cooking because she is not very confident in that category. And so the episode that is coming out today, this afternoon, is a baking one. So you guys got to go check that out. It was really fun to shoot. And if you
I got
have
to be there
any
for that one.
ideas of what you want them to try, it could be a physical game, it could be an online game, it could be a challenge, it could be playing video games, it could be discussing a topic. Let us know in the comments and we'll check it out.
Yeah, we really want your feedback to help shape some of these shows, especially Never Too Old, because we want to know what y'all want to see. And Diane and Donna
They're down for anything,
Yeah,
honestly.
They're very
game.
funny.
They're so
yeah.
excited about the show.
Not to segue, but
Segue.
me
Segue.
and Liz want to do an unscripted.
Do it.
I've been meaning to like corner you, Kaylee, because I was like, I'm gonna bring Liz in, and we have like a reunion episode.
Yes.
That's
yes.
great.
I'd love to have Liz back.
People would love that.
Yeah. See, spoiler alert. Maybe we like bring Liz back. You guys
Yeah,
miss
you heard
Liz?
it here. This is why you tune into the live stream. But yeah, so we got Never Too Old. We got Liz,
God, allegedly.
allegedly. So yeah, Never Too Old going up today at 4 Central, right? Is that
Yes.
so fun stuff. Bring Liz back. See the demand.
The demand, yeah. I miss her. Alexandra misses her.
Let's see. So what else? Never Too Old. Well, we can. The last sketch we posted was the Southern Smart Kitchen. Did y'all see that one? So we had some fun, like behind the scenes stuff we could talk about for that sketch, because that one we ended up having to do a lot of like fun behind the scenes stuff to make that come to life. So like from like ranging from like pretty crude effects to some not so crude effects. The crude effects being wrapping some string lights around a burner to make the burner look like it's a smart thing, and having Ryan crouched down in front of the dishwasher to shoot Talia with a squirt gun.
So scary.
Yeah, but that shoot was a little unhinged. It was like we were doing all sorts of fun stuff, but we people ask us like how we made some of that stuff, and they ask us how we got the tea to come out of the fridge. And again, this is like, it's not as cool as you think it is. We just opened the freezer door that has the ice maker in it, and we had this funnel with a tube, and we snaked the tube through like the flap where the ice comes out. And then I think it was Kaylee standing on like a stool or something, pouring sweet tea into the funnel that was routed into the cup. But we just like shot it so close that you couldn't really tell what was going on. We did several takes of that to varying degrees of success. Sometimes it would come out all over the place. Sometimes it made it in. But yeah, just using a funnel. And I mean, if we had a picture of it, I don't think we do, but like you would see like it was just like cameras here, and then everything else is like Kaylee's on a stool. We got pouring sweet tea.
Yeah.
But one of the cool things that we did, and I say we, and I mean Kaylee, is so there's that scene where the stove ejects the skillet at Talia because it swaps it out for a cast iron skillet. Now, we didn't want to actually throw an actual skillet because that's dangerous, and also
Very good thing we didn't,
And heavy.
because
and
Adam
heavy.
was throwing it.
And it has the potential to do some property damage. But so Kaylee, tell us what you did.
So the pictures, this is in a program called Blender. It's a 3D modeling program. So the pictures you see behind are the actual skillet that we use that's Adam's. So I designed a replica one and then 3D printed it so we could throw a really light plastic one at Talia's head. So that's the side-by-side of the comparison. And I knew it was going to break. It broke after the first throw, but surprisingly, hot glue holds a lot better than super glue, because once I hot glued the handle back on, we were able to throw it like 7 more times and it didn't break.
Wow.
But yeah.
Kaylee, how long did it take to print that?
So I ended up having to print 2 different handles because the first one messed up. So it took probably about a full day worth of designing, printing, sanding, and painting. So, because I think I had like a 2-day time period to get it ready.
And so I went back and I counted. So you probably spent like 24 hours printing this.
Yeah.
This particular prop was on screen for 7 frames.
It It was worth it though.
There it is.
There it is.
In one of the frames that I could actually capture, it's in its entirety that you can actually tell what it is. 7 frames. These are the things that we do that nobody notices. But yes, all work for 7 frames, but it worked out, and so that's fun. Is this a,
First thing you really get to see its full beauty in this shot.
oh, yeah, look at it! Look at it!
It looks so real, doesn't it?
So
That does look
funny.
real.
So real. And
That's
Kaylee
really
was
cool.
sitting. She was like crouched on the ground, ready to catch it. And I never threw it where she was.
Okay, I never once caught that pan. I was behind the counter like this, ready to catch it, and he would throw it, and it would land way far that way. So I would scoot like halfway in between where I was to there, and it would go the opposite way. So I never once caught it.
Here's a little video clip of some of the times we threw the pan. And the first one, we actually didn't throw a pan. It's like a stuffed otter that we were using as a test. So here's some shots that didn't make it into the final version.
I felt that one. It stirred my ears.
You hit the counter. I did. Well, at first I went.
Okay. So you can see sometimes my arm made it in the shot. Sometimes it just bounced off the sink. So the first
Good
time,
thing Adam didn't throw a real one.
we're always thinking about safety.
Always,
So,
always.
Well, and not getting banned from shooting at your parents' house.
That's the real
Yeah,
thing.
they made it. They made cookies. And those cookies made it in the video.
Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that.
Not even planned. We didn't. It was like, oh, they have cookies. We should shoot it. And what is this one? This is the that's the side by side pan again.
Yeah, my printer can only go so big, so that's as big as I can make the pan, but it still worked out.
Oh my goodness. Indie Kitty, thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
Ooh,
eating a moon pie now. Well, we love you.
Just a normal moon pie or one of the flavored ones like the caramel? Isn't there like a banana one? They have like crazy flavors now.
Oh yeah.
Chris
Yeah.
has never had a moon pie. What?
Well, first time for
What?
everything.
We can fix that.
I
Yeah,
recommend
when
the
you,
banana.
when you come
one.
on to play the trivia games, bring a moon pie and we'll get you eating a moon pie for the first time. So we also
Calvin
I don't
said
know how
it's
I don't know how interesting this is, but we had to like replace the display of the fridge with the sweet tea and whiskey thing. And this is just me because nobody knows. So like it looked like this for at first, and then we had to change it to this.
How'd you do that?
So I in Photoshop I made the little sweet tea and whiskey. I screenshotted this shot and I brought that into Photoshop and I made the sweet tea and whiskey logos and then and the text and all that stuff. And I sort of tried to match the background color of the thing. And so then I slapped it in onto the shot in Adobe Premiere and it looked terrible. I was like, oh, it's just like I superimposed a graphic on top of a shot of a fridge and it looked awful. So I was like, well, it needs to look like it was a screen. So I got the video camera out and actually filmed my computer screen with the graphics on it, and then took that footage and then cropped that in and like blended it in.
That's
So
wild.
you're looking at like a shot of my computer screen
Yeah.
superimposed on the. And I guess it'll turn out okay.
Yeah. Did you
It turned out
angle
great.
it like the
Yeah.
same way when you shot it?
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried to like tilt
Yeah.
it and like have the camera the same. So, yeah, had to like film. I filmed my screen, and I was like, that kind of looks. It looks a lot more like a display than just taking like a PNG and like trying to slap it on top of a footage, which just looked really bad.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Let's see, the kitchen has our backsplash. Cool backsplash. Random things that's dreamed of having a moon pie.
Oh,
Sounds like a pretty
they're
good
good.
dream to me.
Yeah. Make
So
that
moon
dream
pie,
a reality.
yeah, moon pie and RC cola. That's a combo, right? Like that's like a classic.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I have because of the shorts I'm filming, I have a case of RC Cola in my place for the first time in years. Which, hold on, I'll be right back.
Let's do an RC cola taste test.
Yeah, hold on.
Welcome, Molly.
Hey,
Hi,
Molly.
I don't like moon pies. I never liked them.
I'm
I'm more of a marshmallow pie spinoff person.
I used to like if they were like heated up, maybe.
Oh, look, there's Mace.
Where is he?
Mace is in the back. He's
Mace,
Don't mind me.
when did it's been a while since I've had RC Cola. When did they change their logo?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. Me and my RC.
Yeah, it's like me and my RC, and like I spent like I was at the Dollar General over by us, and that is the nicest Dollar General I have ever walked into. One, but it took me hours to find this RC Cola just because it didn't look like the RC Colas.
What does RC Cola taste like? Like, what is it? Is it?
It tastes like not cola.
Is it like spicy? Is it like a Dr. Pepper type vibe? Like,
Well, hold on. I'll be able to.
Oh, here we
hear
go.
that. Let's have
Hi,
it.
Aubrey, and congrats on your blue ribbon.
Hey, Aubrey, good job.
It tastes like a little watered down Coke, like Coke, but like just a little bit water. Like you know when you have like a lot of ice in a Coke. This is what it tastes like,
oh, okay, all right.
But without the ice.
but without the ice.
Have y'all ever done peanuts in Coke?
Yeah, for this channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say for the sake of being employed.
Were y'all on camera tasting it?
No, I just did it because it was a rite of passage.
I had never done it. I'd never even really heard of it before doing It's a Southern Thing. But then, we started doing this and everyone's like, oh, peanuts and Coke. That's that's the whole thing. You got to put the peanuts in the Coke.
Does the idea that you then take the peanuts out and eat them, or just make the Coke taste saltier?
It's like Southern boba.
Oh, okay.
It's a weird comparison.
Southern.
Yeah, you just chugging peanuts. I guess. I don't know. I mean, maybe I did it wrong. But there's also it's candy corn and peanuts is a thing as well.
Oh yeah.
Candy corn and peanuts, like you shovel in a handful of candy corn and peanuts.
Yeah, you mix them together and then it
Which-
kind of tastes like a payday.
Is that more of a Texas thing? Because I knew about that way before I knew about peanuts and Coke, but I think it was because I used to live in Texas.
It might be.
Is there a Texas expert out there?
Texpert.
Texpert, do you guys know?
Who remembers the Uncola? I remember that. Was Pepsi the Uncola? I don't know. Maybe I don't remember. But I remember
Blackberry Dr. Pepper.
Hold
on, I'm looking this up.
Dwayne says, "What's up?" And then Chris says, "We're chatting about food."
As usual, Blackberry Dr. Oh man. Oh, this.
Professional defenestrator says Blackberry DP is no good.
Oh, what? No. Is it not good? I want to try it.
Have y'all tried that new soda that's like lower sugar? It's called Poppy, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Do y'all think it's tasty?
I think that it tastes very different.
Yeah.
It's
when
supposed to be like probiotic and
Yeah.
Yeah, and when it's stuff like that, I just set myself up that it's not going to be good, and so whatever it tastes like, I'm just like fine with. It's like drinking a LaCroix.
Yeah, I drank it and I had the like Ryan, I had the expectation that this isn't going to taste like Coke.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever it tastes, and it was fine. I
It's
enjoyed
fine.
it for what it was.
Yeah.
But I'm not going there looking to have a Coca-Cola experience.
Right. No, you're not gonna have a Coca-Cola experience.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I know, like, you've set myself up. I don't feel lied to. Sorry, my cat is trying to drink RC Cola.
Indy Kitty, thanks again for the super comment. I just like the chocolate ones. Moon
Same.
pie.
I just like the chocolate ones too. If I'm gonna have to eat it.
Does Virginia count as the South? Yes.
Yeah, sure.
I
There's
missed
no
it.
We aren't gatekeepers. We aren't gatekeepers.
Yeah.
The quote lives.
Also, we did a sketch a long time ago. It was like the Southern Games. It was like the Southern Olympics, but we can't say Olympics. And we did like a leaderboard or something, and we didn't put Virginia on it, and then people from Virginia came in and were like, "Why isn't Virginia on here?" That was like 90% of the comments.
Mhm.
Virginia's the South. Put whipped cream on the moon pie.
I've never done that.
Peanuts and Coke, salty sweet. It's like kettle corn, but juicy.
I and this
Why?
is also for the sake of the shorty. I bought those Swiss cake rolls, those little Debbie snacks, and I forgot how much I love those. I've eaten half the box.
They're good.
Unironic. Oh man, yeah, Swiss cake rolls might be my favorite little Debbie snack. I think that's probably the best.
Yeah, they're up there. Do you have like a special method of eating them?
No, when I was a kid, I used to unravel them because I was like, OCD, and I was like,
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
used to
do
do that too.
something. But now I'm just like, no, buddy. It wasn't until what did we do? We did like a video where we were doing little Debbie hacks, and one of them was putting Swiss cake rolls in the freezer, and I did that, and those are really good.
Ooh, I've never done that.
Yeah. There, you should.
Wilford really would like a word with you.
What?
Wilford, he's the diabetes guy. Liberty Medical.
Oh, the diabetes with the
I feel like I need to
mustache.
look up Swiss cake rolls to get a visual on what y'all are talking
Hostess has a version called like ho-hos.
You don't know what a Swiss cake roll is?
They're like the
about.
tubes. They're like chocolate icing tubes.
Oh, I've
You
seen
can't have
those.
RC Cola. Stop.
Whipped cream. Yeah. Indy Kitty says, unroll the Swiss rolls. More whipped cream inside.
Oh, add.
I think now I'm just kind of a bite into it guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm jaded by being an adult. There's
Which is
no
also
wonder.
it's also what I do with Kit Kats. I'm a monster when it comes to Kit Kats. I'll take the whole like 4-pack and just
Oh no, that's not okay. You
No,
don't
it's
break
not.
them off.
I don't break them.
Oh my gosh, you monster! Like you just take a bite out of it while
Yeah.
it's all intact.
Yeah. It's better that you get more.
I'm calling the police. Like that is so freaking illegal. Thank you, Chris. Yeah. You cannot do that.
Oh, they got all caps.
That is so illegal. Like
Go arrest me.
oh,
But you get so much more Kit Kat in your mouth.
That's your logic for doing it.
I am so glad I have never witnessed you do that. I don't think I would ever speak to you again. We would.
And then you can
lose
break it
the-
apart once it's in your mouth.
No.
Adam, have you managed to not get any mini eggs this Easter season?
I have not gotten any mini eggs, but now
Oh
I
my
need
gosh.
to.
I bought them and then I was like, we can't have these here. Like I cannot stop eating them if they're in my house.
They're so good.
They're so good.
Mini eggs to me is number one Easter candy of the
Number
season.
one.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
They're
I
just
don't-
solid chocolate eggs with a candy shell.
I think Easter candy is kind of overrated. There, I said it.
That's okay.
That's because
Yeah.
it's mostly jelly beans. And I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
jelly
yeah,
beans is
jelly beans.
overrated.
And those like eggs, what are they called? With
Cadbury.
with like the fake
Very-
egg that's like sugar and
Oh,
Yeah.
the peeps like
No, not
Oh,
peeps.
no,
Peeps
no,
are
no,
so
but-
bad. No,
yeah,
no,
Yeah, the
Peeps
Peeps.
is
Cadbury. I think
terrible.
it's a Cadbury egg. You bite into it and it's like looks like an
Yeah,
egg
the
yolk.
cream.
Yeah, Cadbury cream egg.
Yeah.
But no,
But-
Peeps are disgusting.
They're gross.
mini eggs. Mini eggs is Cadbury. So
Oh, we got a good question. Somebody says,
where is it?
random things. I live in California, but I want to visit the South someday. What is the best state to visit?
Ooh.
Depends on what you're going for. You want the
Yeah, yeah.
mountains? You want the beach? You want food? Not Alabama. Okay.
Hey.
Someone's
As
got
I
their
said
caps
in that
lock on.
short, Alabama might have the best barbecue in the South, and I stick by that.
Yeah, take that,
Divisive, I know.
Tennessee, Texas.
Yeah,
Alabama does
Texas.
have really good barbecue.
We do, man.
I don't know how to
Everybody's like-
answer that. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's like hot spots that you can go to. Like if you want the mountains, like the Smoky Mountains is a great place. Like East Tennessee,
Western North
um,
Carolina.
yeah, West North Carolina. A lot of Gulf Coast beaches are really good. Like
The
beaches
ones
east
in
of the
Alabama.
Mississippi,
Yes.
Alabama and Florida Gulf Coast
Panhandle of
beaches.
Florida. Yeah.
Those are the top tier beaches. Because then you go over to Mississippi, and no offense, Mississippi, but y'all's beaches.
It's
I feel
rough.
like the secret's gotten out about Alabama beaches though, because people didn't know that they have these like sugar white sand and the clear water, and now it's much more
Orange
crowded
Beach.
down there.
No, the secret's been out. There's always so much traffic going down
Yeah.
there now.
But then you also have New Orleans. You have what Rick's talking about in Savannah, Georgia, Charleston, South Carolina. Like you got these sort of like, culturally specific centers that aren't really like anything else in the South.
Yeah.
Like, so
I mean, I love New Orleans. Top tier place. Nothing bad to say about New Orleans. Savannah though, I feel like people don't give Savannah its flowers enough. Savannah is fun.
And Savannah's got that Tybee Island. You can just drive over a bridge and you're at the beach.
yeah.
Savannah's got like, and weirdly enough, it's coming up, but Savannah's St. Patrick's Day. Like,
Oh,
just
I've been
event.
there. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. They like it's almost a mini Mardi Gras just in
Yeah.
Savannah, Georgia. It's a lot of fun.
do they turn the river green?
I think so.
Yeah. And it's crazy. Rick Sanford, yeah, New Orleans always smells like pee. That's part of
Well,
the
specific
culture.
parts of New Orleans.
No,
I gotta give a plug for South Carolina. I'm not from here, but I've lived here for almost 3 years now, and it's pretty great because we actually have mountains here, and then the beach is only 3 hours away. So the thing about Alabama is if you visit like Alabama is much bigger. So like if you're in northern Alabama, it takes much longer to get to the coast.
That's
Mm.
longer.
But like Greenville, South Carolina is very charming and at the foothills of the mountains. And then
And y'all have
Charleston's
Woodruff
3
Road.
hours away. We got Woodruff Road.
Y'all have Woodruff Road.
That's not the charming part. That's not the charming part.
Man, how long have you been in South Carolina now? Has it been?
It'll
2 years?
be 3 years in June.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah,
3?
3.
Are you serious?
It
I
feels like a
know.
year.
Yeah,
I
you just
know.
left last year.
Yeah, I was about to say I would have said a year or maybe even 2 years.
Yeah, it's crazy. The passage of time, y'all. It's wild.
3 years?
Well, you really threw me for a loop with that one.
That can't be right.
Yeah, we moved in June of 22. We're in 2025 now.
Yeah. I guess that is right.
Everybody's having an existential crisis on the live stream.
Like,
Commenters are like, okay, yeah, y'all, she's been there almost 3 years.
I'm sorry.
That makes me feel good because it feels like maybe then I've continued to, do this job well because y'all feel like I haven't been gone that long, right?
Yeah.
That's a good it's a good
Yeah,
thing that
it
you
is
feel
a
like
good
it
thing.
hasn't been that long.
Chad is also in Greenville, Michigan.
Chad.
Ah. Where's
playing with a
Greenville,
toy?
Michigan? I've been to
Pip is
Upper
currently
Michigan.
speaking. That's way.
Oh, Greenfield,
It's
Michigan.
Pip.
Pip. Pup watch.
She's bringing me every single toy in this room.
Oh,
Jesus.
Hi,
is in
Faith.
Los Angeles. Mary Patterson's old stomping ground.
yeah, we've chatted with Faith before.
Oh, Faith.
Chad, the historian, 35 minutes northeast of Grand Rapids. Okay, I've never been to Grand Rapids.
Yeah, you are up there. Almost
Uh,
Canada.
There's a comedy club there
Chris-
called Dr. Grins. Sorry, go ahead.
No, Chris just asked what kind of dog Pip is. Pip is a Brittany Spaniel.
A very gorgeous one at that.
She is very
I
pretty.
almost quoted a Britney Spears song.
Do it.
No, because the quote has a bad word in it.
Yo, I know which one you said.
I would never trust anybody called Dr. Grins. I'm glad it's the name of the comedy club. But if we were like, you're gonna go see a comedian, Dr. Grins, I'd be like,
Oh yeah,
no.
that was the comedian's name. He would not be good.
No.
Dr. Grins.
Dad loves Dr. Grins. Dr. Grins, MD. Dr. Grins.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. Shout out to Dr. Grins Comedy Club. Mary Patterson, have you ever performed at Dr. Grins?
No, I haven't.
We got to get you back in the comedy scene.
Well, when I worked, when I was a baby comedian and I worked at the agency for headlining comedians where we like basically did their road gigs and tours and stuff, I dealt with Dr. Grins a lot. We had headliners go perform at Dr. Grins. So that's how I first heard about it. But I never
really?
performed there.
The Gilder Radner benefit every year. It's nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Gilder Radner, one of the greats.
No, Alexandria, don't bring back the Ryan Makes Babies Cry. We almost made a full live.
Without bringing that up.
We made like 5 minutes left.
Oh my gosh, are we at 56 minutes? Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. See? The passage of time, Mary Patterson.
I know, it's wild.
Oh man, Chris, no.
It's been a while since Ryan's made a baby cry.
Yeah, babies love me, by the way. I held my niece and she was like, Rai, I love you. And I said, tell that to Chad. Tell that to Chad.
Oh, that reminds me.
Well, Michael, that is true. I make fur babies cry. Cheese cries at me all the time. He's over there just sitting on the windowsill.
A dog yawn.
It's Pip.
Was that Pip that made that noise?
It's Pip.
Mary Patterson, has your child started to say I love you yet?
Yes. But usually she only says the like you part. We're like, I love, and she's like, you. She says it really cute.
Oh, Laney.
Then he cannot say I'm always like I love you, and he's like, car.
He said, no, I'm not going to yes and this.
He's like, big truck. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I was telling Adam that Lainey, when she says the word fork, it sounds like the cuss word that starts with an F, and it's very disturbing.
That's what Benny sounds like when he says the word truck now. It's just never good.
And I'm like, yeah, fork. I try to enunciate it when I.
And she's like, I got it.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is right.
And so like I was rocking Benny to sleep, and he was holding one of his trucks, and he fell asleep, and he dropped it, and he just said, remember, his word for truck is the 4-letter F word. So this is what it sounded like. He, in his like sleepiest voice, he said, truck, big truck.
Wow, I thought for the first time ever we were going to say the F word on Southern thing.
I
was
really
like, how are we doing this?
I was like, wow, this is our last stream ever.
So just imagine what that actually sounded like. And I laughed for a long time.
I
was
would
like,
have also laughed.
I was like, I know you're trying to go to sleep. And I'm like jostling you now.
Lainey has discovered what a poot is and likes to say poot when she poots now, and is really proud of herself every time she poots.
Benny says beep beep.
When he poots?
Yeah. He says beep beep.
Well, y'all know baby Bobby.
Yeah.
She turns 4 in a couple of weeks, actually, because her birthday is about a week ahead of mine. She turns 4. I taught her to say respect my boundaries as a joke. And now she goes around telling her teachers and her parents, she's like, respect my boundaries.
That
and
is really cute.
I have never been more proud of that child. They're like, who taught you this? She was like, Rai. And I was like, no, but don't say my name because then I get in trouble.
That's good, though. Respect my boundaries.
That is good.
Oh yeah. Full sentences, that one.
That's a good thing for, I think that's good.
Hey.
As long as it's two-way street.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Benny he's testing boundaries now.
Oh yeah.
He's like the cat that looks at you when he's like about to knock the thing off the desk. He's like, I got your glass. He's like,
the whole time.
yep. I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it.
He's
like,
like,
There it goes.
Oh, Molly just said, I just had a convo with a client from the South about how Northerners don't say poot. LOL. That's funny. Is that a Southern thing? Poot?
It might be. It might be, seriously.
Lainey is really funny when she does it. She, does it and then she's like, poot. Poot.
Yeah, Benny looks up and goes, beep, beep.
That is really funny. Bye, Chad.
Bye, Chad.
Thanks for being
Bye,
here.
Chad.
You have a good afternoon, Chad. We'll miss you.
Yeah.
Have more of this very warm RC cola.
Ooh. Now you need to put some ice in it and then make it be like an even more watered down.
dilute. Well, like I have to keep drinking it because like cheese is gonna mess with it if I don't.
Well,
So now I'm stuck.
we've reached the hour mark.
We did it.
Don't forget to
No.
watch You're Too Old when it comes out in 2 hours.
Never
Yes,
too
Never
old.
at
too
4 o'clock.
Oh, sorry. What did I say?
Central.
You're
You're
too old.
Yeah, don't forget to watch You're Too Old. And it's like, ouch.
Yep, I'm really
Uh,
engaged with this channel still.
It's like you've never left.
God, it feels like it's been 3 years, Mary Patterson.
I cannot get over it's been 3 years.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Don't forget to check out Never Too Old when it drops at 4 p.m. Central.
Yes, and
Does that mean
engage with the comments.
Only
Let us know what you want to do or what you want to see us do or what you want to see them do. Oh, doggy.
Pip's sad that the live is ending?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll call it.
We'll call it.
We'll plan some more lives, hang out with y'all. We'll play some games, and
Yeah. Noel, to be decided when we'll do the next live, but
Yes.
we'll post about it.
yeah, stay tuned.
Cheryl,
and-
I am not married. I'm single Pringle over here. Ain't no ring on the
Single Pringle.
Somebody, a friend, used that, and I said that's hilarious. I'm going to say that all the time.
more sketch cobbler. We hear you.
We hear you. We
Stay tuned
heard
for that
you,
too.
man.
It's just when we do sketch cobbler, we got to plan. We got to plan for like a whole week of activity. So it's a whole thing.
Yeah, Tim, this is only my second live stream. I'm normally off screen in the comments helping out.
Yeah, but she's been around. There she is, right there.
I've always been here, just you haven't seen me.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see y'all later. Have a good
All right, guys.
rest of the week and a good weekend. And see you soon.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bye.